Who's that girl? Oh, that's the light of my life, Nick. That's the light of my life. I'll show you this one first. Who's that girl? Who's asking? Their husband. What happened to the woman now that she saw the girl? And we're going to find out about the girl and the wife. People seem to be interested in this shit as we're in a time men are leaving certain women for younger, not so much younger in age, but a younger spirited woman. 302. Now, if you're not in room 302 somewhere, this could get a little iffy. What do we talk about first? I'm even going to use some of these fucked up cards for the good one. Tell me about who's that girl? What's her specialty? Making men feel good. Tell me about who's that girl that the husband was looking at? Lied about my occupation. Is that the worst he did? Let's see what your occupation is. I'm still standing. Who's that girl? I don't know, but she's the strongest woman I've ever seen. Tell me about lied about my occupation. Are you both in the judicial system? Are you CIA or agents? Now, if that's not it, you have a job or an occupation that most people would judge. You could be the ex of this man that he never got over. I'm coming back again. Right, I think he admires, and I'm wrong, I know he admires your ability to get knocked possibly because of this occupation. Yeah, I may have done this, that, or the other, but I'm still here, feeling like a little kid. You could have a dangerous job, and you have the ability to be young at heart still. It's required for what you do. Tell me about this woman. This is fate. This is who you're fated and destined to be with, sir. Not the one that needs to be 302'd. Now, committed with one is different than committed than in the other one. Committed with this one is it's you and I, and they're going to have to kill us both to separate us. The other one is I may have to commit my wife today. I may commit myself if this shit doesn't come to an end somehow. For some of you, you have a successful social media platform and you were judged about that. Nobody thought that you would be able to handle yourself or take care of yourself. This, and you give great head, bitch. Yes, you do. Never forgot it. I'm speaking to women where either you knew this man before or this is a fated marriage or a partnership. It could be business with the occupation only. Whatever it is, you do it together, you do it well, or you're meant to and you will. He must be watching you, or... Yeah, this is a work from home. You take care of your home, you pay your rent, you pay your mortgage. I don't know if you have children, but I'm going to pull on the current wife or woman in a second. Yeah, and he likes the fact that you have this bubble around you. He knows that you don't have a lot of friends. He likes this. I'm older now, or I'm wiser. It could be a younger man that is just as wise as an older man. Pros and cons. This one because they work at home, or you're self-taught, self-built. Right. The other one is self-inflicted wounds. Big difference. You work from home. You don't leave the house a lot. I don't believe you go out a lot. You love yourself. That's why you cut yourself off from the world. He knows that could have been a little off-putting at first. It could have came off as vain. Is she going to love herself more than she loves me? Now in hindsight, for some of them it's hindsight. They'll never get you back. Laid further down the road, now that I see things differently, what kind of love would a woman like that show me? than to let you go alone. Is this love? Should have known better than to let you go alone. This bitch can't even go to the corner store without giving somebody her phone number or flirting. And I don't like to say those things, but I am, and this is what the words that are coming out of my mouth now. But a lot of the men, you weren't paying attention to. You thought that her loving herself like that was going to take love, or there wasn't going to be enough left for you. And for many of you, that was the case. You get a certain type of woman in your life that loves herself to the point of vanity. She compliments herself, and it isn't because you don't compliment her, or she doesn't get it, she doesn't need it. This is me. I have to be like this. I have to love myself this way in order to love you excessively the way you need to be, and me not feel like I loved you more than me. Now, a lot of you don't know what real love is. There's a fine line between unconditional love and allowing someone to get away with everything. I believe, for me personally, if I feel like something's getting out of control, I don't want the conflict. I don't like conflict, but I'm very good at it. When it comes my way, I can handle it like a boss. But it's easier for me to planting a seed. You make a respectful statement and you remove yourself from the conversation. You allow this man to figure out what you wanted to say, but you're not trying to fix the problem or come up with the answer and the solution for him. That's taking away his manhood in some way, his ability to problem solve. And it would be insight. I don't know. I heard that word. I'm not sure that I would say that, but I don't want to mock. I see that you're trying to use words you normally don't use, and I appreciate the shit out of that. This is the ex, or the one. Your grandma loved this woman. That's important. Oh, abuela. She says, this is what I feel. You always cared about my opinion when it came to the women in your life, and now that I'm not here, it feels you don't have anyone, a wise woman in your life to tell you the truth and tell you like it is. Whoever these women are in your life, sir, they sugarcoat everything. And you're intimidating. That's why this is why you need a certain type of woman that is not disrespectful. She's honest. How important that is. Blue. She'll stand up for you and defend you as well. This could be physically if it came down to it. Let's talk about the other one. I can feel that there are some nasty, dried up women. Angry. You get so angry. I hear this, you fell for it, right? And they wanted me to say this publicly to make it seem like I'm crazy until more people are going to start talking about this, and then they're going to sit in a corner sucking their thumb, shaking like they do. I can feel that women like me are more than just a threat to certain women. You're acting erratic and crazy. You're acting insane or like maniacs, and you're around men who can tell. Now they can tell that it has something to do with a woman like me. I don't have to say a word. I could never speak ever. It's the kind of woman I am. It's the way I move. It's the way I am with people. And you hide it a lot. You'll go in the bathroom, or you'll say that you need to do this in the room, and then you just sit there and shake. I can feel it. I never thought that jealousy and this is envy. You're right. Insecurity, how dangerous that is. And I'm guessing this is the scorned woman. You're not dangerous the way you want to be. Pipe down a little bit. Thread. I see Zoes. I'm so proud of you because I feel like a lot of you are, in fact, now realizing your true worth. Lev and you just don't want, I need something meaningful, even if it doesn't even have to be at first a sexual thing. How many relationships with people you start out as friends and you grow to be attracted to that individual? You could be to someone else. Both of you could be the most unattractive people on the entire planet. It doesn't matter. It matters how you see each other. And I believe when it comes down to that and looks, that's grown over time. And eventually you two become the type that can't be ripped apart. You go through things together. Having a relationship with someone who is completely polished means, in my eyes, if they look at themselves that way, there are no flaws in me. It's dangerous to be with someone like that. There's no room for growth, or I don't have any lessons to learn. I am completely at my finest. Stay away from them. I see love, Zoes and love clearly. I don't even think, I didn't have to flip over any. I love yous. That's important as shit. And TTU. Tut. Yeah, King Tut. I know that a lot of you had multiple women. It comes with what you do. I'm proud of you because I know you're still dangerous. You just want something more out of life. Absolutely. Let's talk about the other. I want to use different cards for this one. Allow me. I go crazy. Paul Davis. When I look in your eyes. But I think these are crazy eyes. Crazy eyes. Getting over you. The rhetoric on this one. I've been brokenhearted. I've had my heart broken so many times. It's like I'm stabbed in the heart. You stab me in the heart. Oh no, don't tell me they use that. She uses it, doesn't she? I've been my dad, my ex-husband, even my male friends, I always get betrayed. None of that has anything to do with you? Nothing? In the past? Did you have enough time away from? Let me ask you. And this is you, sir. I hear you. This shit happens. You're telling me that this was years ago. It seems like it could have just been a few months ago. Or you take a long time to get over shit. Logic. No, this is 10 years ago. Well, then why are you still talking about it now? And how does this affect me in my life? Now there's going to be women who go out of their way to not say this, because every time I say a characteristic of what would be a perfect woman in this man's eyes, you have to go and try and embody that. You spend your whole life trying to be something that you're not. And when you can't be that something, you get angry and now you want to attack these men. And women. Leo or Aries. I mean, I thought I made him happy. The fact that you talk about this period with this guy is a complete turnoff. You're not supposed to. If he asks you a question, what would I do? If I was on a date and the guy asked me, I would be a little wary of him anyway. Why is that what you want to know? When it comes to how you treat a man, why wouldn't you just want it to be, let me see how you treat me, and with action? I think that's a big mistake. But if they did, and I was intrigued, I would either say, that's not important because he may be testing you. That's not important. I'm here right now with you. It goes a long way. You have to mean it though. See, there's saying things and there's actually meaning it. For you women that are just trying to speak a certain way, these types of men here can tell if you're acting like someone else. When you seem happier, speaking about this one to this other man is a problem. For me, it would be, oh my God, and we did this and went here, and you're sitting there, you're on a date with this man. Relax, don't do it when you want to suck to it, when you want to come. That's another thing. Right. You valuable men, even that is priceless. Can't cuss that. She'll make the mistake of saying how great of a man he was at some point. Pay attention. Maybe let her. Yeah, bury yourself. This man is actually a great man. Do you know how pissed off they get when it comes down to, what's his name? So-and-so. Wait, did he grow up here? Does he work? I know this man. There's no way there's no way. Putting your foot in your mouth. You're walking around with the back of a shoe hanging out of her mouth all day, you do, Donna. For the Donnas that, I love you. All right. I feel like this is you, sir. Looking at her. You're sitting across the table having a conversation. They're showing me a beautiful, beautiful black man. You remind me of the man in that perfume, like the men's cologne. The hell was it called? I forget. This is you sitting there with your legs crossed. Are you in Nigeria or Haiti or something, sir? I feel like you can hear me now. Hello, love. I can pull him back. You can tell when a man is interested. He sits a certain way. When he starts going further and further back and he starts looking around and fixing things on the table and ordering things while you're in the middle of speaking, that's his way of saying, I'm tired of hearing about your fucking ex. And if you have nothing else to speak about, I guess we're done here. You have an amazing day, sir. Look at you. If you're not an earth sign, then you are way too valuable for this shit. I feel like I just got out of a junior prom and came here afterward. Yeah, I'm going to keep it short. Well, that's not really short anyway. The crazy eyes, the eyes are going to tell you everything. If they can't look you in the goddamn eye while they're speaking to you, no matter what they're saying, dump her. Love you.